My name's Abby Mulvey. Welcome to the first episode of Chatterbox. I have I have two very special guests with me to start off our podcast. Lindsay Grine and Stacy Chambers, both my roommates. We are all roommates in 635, which is
635.
yeah. It's been a while. What, 6 months? How long's it been?
August, September.
Yeah.
Like 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months, like
Yeah.
half a year. Feels like I've known them forever though, so vibes are always high. A little bit about me. I'm starting this podcast. I am a senior at the University of Oregon, a catcher. I'm a multidisciplinary science major, which is crazy, a crazy word. But yeah, just wanted to share like our story, share life as a college athlete, which is crazy. But I want to start it off by throwing it to y'all and talking about your guys' story and really just like super broad question, but like tell us about your story.
um, yeah, I'm Lindsay. I'm a transfer junior. I'm a psychology major with a minor in entrepreneurships. And I planned to go to cosmetology school after college to cut hair, and open my own salon. I am a military kid, so I'm originally from Oklahoma, and I live in Chicago now. But yeah, what else would you like to know?
When did you start softball?
Oh my gosh, okay. I started softball when my dad got tired of watching me suck at dance and cheer, which was around the age of like 7. My sister got into it and she was a pitcher, and they basically just needed somebody to catch her, so they were like, okay, Olivia, you're gonna start catching. Which didn't last long because then Sydney wanted to quit pitching, and my parents were like, oh, well, we got all this gear, like, looks like Sydney, you're gonna be a catcher, and then I started pitching. So that was that. But I got into it basically because of my sister, and then my dad were really loving it. But I mean, I was not good at first. I did not like softball at all. And then like a couple years went by, and then I started to really like it.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
You were born to be a catcher
Yeah.
then, obviously. That was what you were meant to be.
Yes.
Maybe our role should be reversed.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I should pitch and then you should catch, and that's what it was supposed to be.
You would be a phenomenal pitcher.
Thank you.
In my opinion.
Thank you.
Definitely would have like drop ball, rise ball action.
Yeah. Y'all hear that?
Wow.
Yeah, I would go.
Yeah.
What is that?
Vertical?
North and south? East and west is side to side, north and south. I'd definitely be north-south pitcher.
Yeah. Absolutely. You'd be great.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
East and west, north and south.
That just made me sound so dumb.
That's okay. All right, Grandma. Are you ready?
Crazy. I'm ready.
Same question.
My name is Stacy. Here, I'll sit up a little bit. My name is Stacy. Yes, I'm wearing a snuggie. I don't even know if they'll be able to see me.
It's comfortable. They can see you. You're just matching with Lindsay's blanket. Yeah.
But anyway. Shout out to Lindsay for the snuggie. But yes, my name is Stacy Chambers. I am a left-handed pitcher now at the University of Oregon.
Meow. Go Ducks, baby.
I am the oldest of the bunch, which kind of like throw around my age. Anyway, yeah, I transferred here from Cal State Fullerton. I went there for 4 years, redshirted my junior year, my first junior year. Gotta specify. But yeah, so redshirted my junior year, completed my degree there, so I'm a college graduate.
Meow. Boss lady.
I majored in psychology, so like me and Lindsay have some chats, which is pretty lit. Minored in sociology, and then I transferred here, and I am working on my master's degree in Master's of Education in Prevention Science. Let's see. I started playing softball like way back when. like way back when.
Generations ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
multiple.
Eons, like anything you can think of. That's how long ago she started.
Yes. I actually started out with like cheer.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
I was a cheerleader until I was like 5, and then I was like, I'm tired of putting a skirt on. So I started playing softball. My dad played softball growing up. I was always at the field with him, wanted to be just like him.
Other Stacy.
Other Stacy. My dad's name is also Stacy.
Twin.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? No. It's both Stacy's.
That is iconic. Okay. Do you have a sibling named Stacy too?
No.
Is your mom named Stacy?
No.
That would be even better.
That would.
But that's still really cool. That's actually.
It'd be like Stacy cubed. That'd be really
Yeah, it would be
confusing,
cubed. Yeah, that would be a lot of Stacy's. Is it spelled the same?
No, they're spelled differently. Mine's Staci, and my dad's is Stacey.
Ooh, I've never heard of it, EY.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, and like growing up, we would always get I would get confused,
Mm-hmm.
and so my mom would like call me Shay or Lachey, which is my middle name. So I would know she was talking to me, because I'd be like, "Huh? Like what? Are you talking to me? Oh no, you're talking to Dad." Got it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You would have to clarify it.
Mm-hmm.
Have to.
Yeah. Where did I leave off? Oh yes, cheer
and skirts.
softball. Didn't want to put a skirt on no more. So I started when I was like, I want to say 5 or 6. Lindsay was like in the womb, you know.
Hey. Wait.
Maybe like one. Maybe like barely formulating words at that point.
Yeah.
Learning to walk. Stacy's already learning how to throw.
Yes.
Precisely.
Wait, boomer. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're just a baby. You're just a baby.
But yeah, and then started pitching when I was like 8, I think.
You've been going at it a long time.
Yeah, I've been pitching for a while. It was really funny too, because when I told my parents like I wanted to be a pitcher, like they had a side conversation without me there. Told me when I was older, but they were like, "She's not gonna stick with it. Like
She's gonna suck
give it up.
anyways."
Just deal with it for like the week or so." Jokes on my dad. I kept pitching. Say that to his bruised shins.
15 years later.
15 years later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Arm hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. No, seriously.
15 years is a long time.
To be rolling on a circle.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I did soccer first. And then I did cheer. And then I did ballet for 3 days.
For 3 days?
3 days. 3 days of private lessons and I quit.
Why did you quit?
Did you have Abby Miller as your instructor?
No, I just hated it. I just hated the dance. I have not a lot of rhythm, so twirling is not really my thing. Soccer, I was way bigger than the other kids at the time, so then I would like run and get upset, and I'd push them over, and I'd chase after the ball, and then my parents were like, "You can't do that anymore," so I didn't want to play. And then I did gymnastics for a little bit, but I was supposed to be like massive, so they were like, "This isn't gonna work for you. This is not gonna work for you." And then I told my mom I wanted to play softball, and she made me choose between cheer and softball. And I did one cheer meet. I won. I got first place, but my parents hated it. It was like an all-day event, which was awful. And then I never cheered again. And then here I am, 22 years old, on my last year of softball, which is crazy to say.
It's nuts.
Yeah, flew by, but you know, here we are.
It's funny that you said that your parents hated like the all-day cheer thing, but that's literally what you do in travel school.
No, it literally. But like sitting and watching other kids compete all day, my dad has like told me that we were the last group to perform, so they had to wait all day to watch us perform. It would suck to either be like the first or the last performance. Like you're waiting either way all day. So they complain about that. Yeah, and then you spend four games at the field, and you're there at 8 a.m. and then you play till 5 p.m. and now we complain about playing one game in a day or maybe 2.
I literally don't know how we did that.
No.
Like, teenagers like go through and play possibly like 6 games in a day.
Like
that's insane.
when you would lose in the first loser bracket game and you'd have to climb all the way back through, and it's like 6 games and back to like you're moving fields between each one. It's never the same field and you're switching. Oh God.
Sometimes going back to the first field.
Yeah, then you're going back and forth. Like just keep me on the same field. Those were the longest days. But anywho, I know. I miss travel ball. I miss all my travel ball teammates. We were so close.
Yeah, that's too.
So close. Since we're throwing shout out Firecrackers TJ. You want to throw something in there too?
Shout out Nationals premiere, Larry Brzezinski.
Goodbye.
That's what she signed up for it too.
Yeah. She had to throw that in there. But well obviously we already stated that we're roommates 635 forever, but I just wanted to talk a little bit like out of softball and talk about like our dynamics of being roommates, which is such a fun household to live in. You guys can't see the decoration in here, but I think of like that TikTok trend that's going viral right now where it's like this is a house versus a home and like this is our apartment layout because it's a home. And it's like if y'all could see everywhere, we have like a photo wall over there. We have a behavior chart in the corner. What stickers? We were rewarded with stickers. Gosh, I'm like we have a little bar cart over here to my left, which is like our best decoration. Like cute faces, cute pictures. Like as soon as we get our media day photos, which
They will be up.
we're waiting.
It needs to go like right there.
We're gonna like blow up the media day photos because we took cute pictures. So
And
we need to.
Roommate pictures.
We did.
That's awesome.
Yeah, which was super fun. So we're gonna frame those. But
Kinda, like, right
no, like actually, I think we should like reform the lights and then put the photo like right here.
Yeah. No?
You don't want it like on every podcast, like our roommate photo, right smack dab on the wall.
Oh wait, never mind. Yeah.
Right on the wall, right? Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's great in here. I mean, we have like a perfect dynamic. I'm the messy one. They're the clean ones. They always clean up after me. I am trying to be better.
It's not really cleaning up after her though. It's like we just tidy things.
Declutter.
Yeah.
I like kind of put stuff and then they'll like adjust it a little bit, which is okay. I'm okay with that.
But honestly, like I told you this yesterday. Like you make cleaning fun because you never know what you're gonna find.
That's so
Like,
true.
No, actually, like you can find anywhere between like lashes, bags, clothes. Like you don't know.
The shoes.
You never
so
know.
exciting.
You never know.
The
Podcast stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, like,
This was just out.
We just don't have the same size shoe, which really bums me out.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Me too. I literally just told you that.
Yeah. Yesterday we were talking about it. We were like, well, I wish I was your shoe size because my closet is overflowing with shoes. So, yeah, and clothes too. Shoes and clothes are, I won't call it an addiction, but
But
it's close too.
It's really close.
It's close, but I do regift my clothes a lot. There's every couple weeks I'm like, here, Lindsay, I don't wear this anymore. Take it.
What was it that you said yesterday? She goes, you see, like, I have these lime green pants in my closet, but I just never know. Like, I want to get rid of them, but I never know if there's going to be, like, one day where I need lime green pants.
And that's like verbatim what I said.
I ran out of my room. I was like, you what? Get rid of them. Please.
Don't worry, I folded them and they're back in my closet, so I didn't get rid of them. Don't worry, I didn't get rid of them. What if I need those?
Fair point. And I'm not gonna hate because you do supply me with some really cute clothes, so I'm not gonna complain.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna
It's
complain.
okay. But we cook, she cleans, always.
Yes, I am incapable of cooking.
Stacy and I are go to bed early, wake up early gals. Lindsay is go to bed whenever she wants and never wake up type of gal. It's more so not is Lindsay awake, it's just Lindsay's not awake, let's go wake her up before weights. It's
not my strong suit, that's for sure. I try. I have like the classic alarm that like burn, burn.
oh, I can hear it. Don't worry.
It doesn't work. I've tried many of a variety of different alarms and it just doesn't work. But you know what? Like I provide value in other departments.
You do.
Yes.
You do.
Instead of, wait,
We say this all the time. You can't be pretty and smart and funny and athletic all at the same time. You also can't be good waking up in the morning. It's okay.
Yeah.
you know,
We
thank you.
we respect
I
respect that.
you.
Oh my
They don't-
gosh.
They don't give enough credit. I live a very good life here because they make like full course meals every night. Every night it's home cooked. Like they like plan it out. I don't know how you guys do it. I personally don't have the brain capacity to put together a grocery list to make that all happen every night. But they make like phenomenal meals, so I like cannot complain. You guys are really good chefs, so you need to give yourself
Thank you.
a little more credit there.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just remembered we forgot to put the carrots in the pot roast.
That's okay.
Great.
We have like a 2.5 pound pot roast running in a crock pot right now. It's been running since like 3 p.m. It's
And
7:11 right now. Yeah, Stacey's making homemade mashed potatoes, which is fire. We'll just throw the carrots like under the broiler.
Yeah.
Hit them with some quick heat. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll be all right. It'll be a little bit of a late dinner. The podcast was not starting. I've been playing with this for weeks and she would not record, but we're running now. So let's run back into softball topics. I want you guys to talk about your transfer process. Y'all don't have to go like super in depth because that might be like a tidbit where we cover that later. Whole episode on the transfer portal, maybe. Bring on some transfers. That might be fun.
No.
But
Sounds like she'd bring us back.
Yes, we get fun at that.
we'll see. We'll see how this one runs. But Stacey, I would love for you to touch on the fact that you decided to restart on your last year, which is crazy. You could have totally stayed there and you were like, "You know what? Like I'm ready for a change." And you just went for it. And Lindsay on the same like wavelength, like you moved completely across the country. Like Virginia could not be any further than Oregon. I'm not sure there are enough miles anywhere else where you can compare that distance. So if y'all could just talk about that, like, love to hear it.
Yeah. About that. Well, so I completed my degree at Fullerton, and I had a great time there. I made great friends, met great people, great connections. My coaches were awesome. But after completing my degree, I had this kind of like thought in my head, like, I kind of want to try something new. Like, I have one last year, like, why not? Like, what could go wrong in, 7 months? Or however long we're here for, 10 months? So I was like, I think I'm ready to, like, try something new, have a new experience, see new people, face different teams.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Sorry. Sometimes I think I have ADHD or ADD because my attention just be bouncing off the wall.
I hope it recorded that too.
Me too. I hope it. Yeah.
What did it record you off of? Oh, thumbs up.
Double.
How did you do that? What was that? It's like the FaceTime things. Oh my god, it's totally doing that because it's on my phone. It thinks my phone's on FaceTime.
Apple, you're a genius.
That is crazy. I was like, no way the podcast is running that. It's because of my phone. It's running through FaceTime. That's genius. Wow. Shout out Apple for that. That's crazy.
Sorry, I got so distracted.
Anywho.
Yeah, I wanted to try something new. And so I was like, you know what? Like, it. And also, too, like, I wanted to stay with my team because I loved my team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hands down. I still love them to this day. But our coach announced that she was going into retirement. So that opened a little window. And I was like, is this, like, my chance? Like, is this my sign, to do it? Like, finally pull the plug. And after, like, talking with my family and even, like, my travel ball coach, like, I still call him up to this day. And he was like, if it's what you want to do and, like, you are confident in this choice, like, do it. I was like, okay. So I jumped in. And then after a couple visits, I was like, well, looks like I'm home.
Welcome home. Yeah, I was there. I actually didn't even like speak, like barely spoke to you. I sat with her dad, other Stacy, sat with him by myself at a dinner table. We talked about so many random things. I'm sure that he was so over having a conversation with me, but he was sitting by himself. So I went and sat with him, and then Coach Lombardi came over, and the three of us were having a grand old time while Stacy was like chatting it up with all the girls. But I literally, and then I'd barely even spoken to her, and I texted Coach List, and I was like, "Hey, if Stacy needs somewhere to live, like we have an extra spot," and here we are.
I am. Because I was gonna live by myself, and then I was like, I don't know if I'd be okay doing that. I also don't trust myself to wake up either. So like knowing that I have other people around me just in
Yeah.
case.
One other person around
One
you.
other person just in case. It like yeah.
Yeah. I did that. I lived by myself. It was not all glamorous, and it really wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
Live in a studio.
Oh, that would have been wild. Bed in the living room is crazy.
But like if I was living by myself, like it wouldn't be like that
Yeah, but
big
could
of
you
a deal.
imagine walking in and being like, "Ooh, dinner time," and then your bed is just laying there?
Yeah, and then
Or
I'd be like,
cooking something that has like a strong smell, and then your sheets smell like
Yeah.
that?
that's true. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Hmm.
Well, I'm really glad I didn't do it now.
Yeah. And she loves us, so
I did.
yeah. Besties forever.
Besties.
I thought it was gonna hit some confetti or something crazy. Like boom,
Hit it.
boom, boom, boom. It doesn't, it's not, it's over it now. No thumbs up. It's over it.
I know you can see my hands.
Well, Lindsay, we'd love to hear about your process as much as or as little as you would like to share on that.
Yeah. So I made the jump from Blacksburg, Virginia to Eugene, Oregon,
Very nice.
which I couldn't even tell you how many hours that is, but I could tell you that Eugene is 30 hours away from home.
Oh.
Which Chicago kind of lies in the middle. And oh wait, actually I could do math. And then from Chicago to Blacksburg, it was like 10. So we're looking at like 40 hours ish.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, I decided to enter the transfer portal after my sophomore season.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just really looking to like grow and improve.
Yeah.
Wanting to kind of get the most out of my 4 years.
Yeah.
So went on a couple of visits. Oregon was my first, which honestly, like, Coach Lombardi like made it very like clear that she wanted Oregon to be the first visit, which honestly is genius on her part because like nobody really does it here. So I was definitely like super excited. Oregon like really wasn't on my radar.
Yeah.
Well, it was, but I really wasn't like, oh, this is exactly where I need to be. And then I got to Eugene and I just fell in love with it and like fell in love with the people. I met you on my visit.
Mm-hmm. Came and toured my apartment.
Yes. Looked around, met all the girls, and just had a blast. And then went home, went on another visit and did some thinking and I didn't even take the rest of my visits. I was like, yep, I need to go to Oregon. Like this is where I want to be. So yeah, but it was tough at first. I think just like the idea of being far away from home.
Yeah.
But honestly, like if you do the math, like it's a 4-hour flight. It really like it's
yeah. In the whole scheme of things, it's really
right. It's really not bad. And like my mom's side of the family lives in Ontario, Oregon, which is like 6 hours away from here. So if I really needed somebody,
you needed
like,
it.
And plus two, like your guys is like having you guys and then like your families, like you guys like take care of me. Like I'm very well taken care of.
We are family.
So it's just like
it's peaceful. Yeah.
Here, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the facilities?
Oh. Considering that my previous locker room had like roaches, no hate, but it like was we have like the real stuff here.
Yeah.
Like, it's real deal. Like Barty says it all the time, but it's so true. Like we're professional athletes getting treated like professional athletes and like being prepared to go into the professional world. Like it like what you see does not compare, like online does not compare to see in person.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to touch on that, but
yeah. I like when I first got here, I was like comparing everything. Because, like, you have
Yeah, you have nothing to.
no other experience, no other, like, choice but to think about the two.
Mm-hmm.
But having, like, an indoor, like, batting cage where, like, you can still do your work and, like, throw
Yeah.
bullpens and still hit, and, like, that's pretty cool. Ours was, like, it was covered, but it wasn't.
And they were nice outdoor ones. They're
Yeah.
definitely like the nicest outdoor ones I've been into.
They were super nice. Like,
And big,
they had
spacious.
just got redone, like,
Mhm.
not too long ago. Probably, I think, my sophomore year.
Yeah,
Like, the whole locker room, the upstairs,
literally
that whole
everything.
building got
Yeah.
redone my
It's
sophomore
beautiful.
year. Yeah.
Your facilities are nice. I've never been inside other than the like on the field, on
Yeah.
the putting green.
Putting
In the golf team,
Stop it.
Yeah, it's literally right behind the fence. It's
which is so funny.
Which is really funny too, because like the golf team, if they're like practicing out there, they'll like stop and watch the
Oh, I'm
games,
sure.
and they'll like cheer from the outfield. It's so
That's
funny.
so fun.
Yeah. But no, the facilities are phenomenal. Like, our weight room at Oregon
Mm-hmm.
is like heaven. Like,
Yeah.
I'm such like a weightlifter person, so
Yeah.
like it's great.
It's crazy because they keep talking about like wanting to get that redone and how it's outdated, and I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Like, I could see why they would say it's like outdated, but it's still
beautiful.
It's huge.
And it's yeah. There's
like,
what, like 15 racks in the front with the what are those called? The powerlifting things.
platform.
Yes,
Platforms.
platform, yes. And then there's racks in the back. Like
Yeah.
2 sets of full dumbbells all the way up to like 125 pounds. But I
They've
mean,
seen
it's
like 3 of them.
yeah, with
They
the
have, like,
side.
3. Yeah.
That's true.
No,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We're definitely spoiled.
Oh yeah, we are.
We absolutely are.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Gotta love it here.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Yes.
Well, I really have nothing to compare to.
Yeah.
Like, we've been to other schools, which, I mean, like, Oklahoma's facilities were beautiful. They're brand new. Arkansas's facilities, beautiful. But, like, I mean, coming here and, like, growing into this is, I mean, so special. I mean, the Jane is beautiful, biased, but Jane is the best facility in the country.
I would have to agree.
I would honestly, and not even like just looks. It's convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Is like everything is right there.
Yeah.
Minus the weight room, but like
It's a 10-minute drive, if that.
Yeah.
Like everything you need is right there. So it's like that's really nice to have. And we had, I will say, at my previous school, we had an indoor facility, and it was kind of like we had, which was nice. We had like a infield and stuff.
Yeah.
But like the size comparison of the Jane, like it's functional to that degree. Like you could do a full infield practice.
Yeah,
too.
we could.
Plenty of cages, plenty of space,
Mm-hmm.
and like all 23 of us could
Yeah.
get there and get our work done.
Exactly. Yeah, it's great. And then the Mo, like we go over there, do full team over there, so that's nice too. But gosh, now I can't even see that far. I have a little thing over there like talking about like timeline of what we want to talk about. Can't see that far. But I can kind of see tidbits of it. Want to go into, we're 5 days away from season. 5 days. 5 days away is crazy. Yeah, how do we get the fireworks? Woo!
You look crazy.
No, literally. But 5 days away from season is wild. We leave Thursday. You guys are gonna go on your first trip with Oregon, which is so fun. But really just want to like, I mean, gosh, Vegas first, which is so fun. Who doesn't want to go to Vegas?
I'm not the biggest fan of Vegas.
Whatever. It's gonna be sunny and warm, and the Sinickis are gonna host us for dinner, which is great.
2 things I'm looking forward to: sunshine and the Snickies.
And good food. Yeah, the 2 S's. So, yeah, but we're hitting all of like the sunny states for the first couple weeks. We go Vegas in Nevada. We go to Arizona. And then we go to Palm Springs, which is home for me, so that's the best. Mary Nutter is the best, but biased or not even being, if I could be from across the country and I would still think the Mary Nutter is the best tournament.
Yeah, being across the country and witnessing the Mary Nutter, like we would all agree.
It is like it's the coolest thing ever.
It's really cool. Nothing really can plus the production of what they put on.
I know.
It's
6 fields with 30 teams there is
All
bonkers.
broadcasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Field crew working their butts off.
It's great.
Yeah.
Good food. The food smells delicious. I wish I could have the food. Those tri-tip sandwiches, I can vividly remember eating those going to the tournament growing up. So good.
I've never had
So-
one. And everybody
so
raves
good.
about 'em. Like, I can't
Fresh
wait
bread.
until I'm not playing
Mhm.
so I could have one of those.
Fresh bread, tri-tip sandwiches.
Okay, stop.
It's so good.
Especially 'cause
It's so
dinner's
good.
right
Yeah.
there.
Dinner's right over there.
Yeah.
But talking about preseason, like, can you guys give a sneak peek of like who you're most excited to play?
Another team.
Yes.
We've been
Emphasis.
scrimmaging for the whole month of January. And I think, like, especially with Olympic being pitchers, like, you start to go, like, insane a little bit.
Yes. You're facing the same people
Over and over
and
and
over
over
again.
again. Yeah. But I'm really excited. One, it'll be like baby's first Mariner for me, so I'm
Aw.
super excited. Definitely excited to play Tennessee. I played them my freshman year. Don't look back at that game at all, but we did play them. Yeah.
We're gonna watch it during dinner.
But yeah, no, we played them my freshman year, and they're just a competitive program, and I
Mhm.
think it'd be really fun, and especially like with the way our team plays, like,
Yeah.
like I'm really, really excited to see everybody take the field and just kind of like embrace everything we've worked on, because we have so many different looks, like from defense to offense.
Yeah.
To
It's gonna be
speed.
fun.
Like, it's gonna be really fun, and plus we all have a really good time doing it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that'll be a good matchup.
We're such a cohesive team.
Mhm.
Like we are all like best friends, which is so fun to be a part of. But you want to give us a sneak peek, or you just
I am just excited for season in general.
Yeah.
Like,
new
I'm not
uniforms?
Like, I have been itching, like, counting down the days since what, like a month ago.
Yeah. She's been counting down the
Where's
days.
the vision board? Do we have that near?
The vision board is over there.
Is it right
Can
here?
we show it off?
Check this bad boy out.
Made by Stacy Lachey Chambers.
This is our season roadmap, and it's how
I'm gonna hold it right here.
From our first game, which is up here against Buffalo, all the way around town to the Women's College World Series.
Heck yeah. Version 7's going.
The intent is to win.
Actually, yeah.
I'm just excited to freaking play. Like,
Heck yeah. Ready to go.
like I've been itching to face other batters.
Yes.
I'm tired of pitching to our team. But if I do have to say like one team, it'd be UCLA.
That's not even in preseason, but you can be excited for them.
I'm
Yeah,
excited
because
for
you're
them in general.
because you're from a SoCal.
Mhm.
SoCal team, you like have for 4 years grown up playing against them. Like I can understand.
I'm ready to see them again.
Yeah. Which is exciting.
I'm gonna choose my words wisely, but I'm excited.
She's ready to see you
them
guys and give
again.
you a big hug.
Yes. With the curveball.
And
Anywho, before my whole thing gets demonetized.
how about you, Eva?
Gosh, I've like thought about this, but I feel like I'm most excited to play 2 teams because we played 2 previous pack teams. So I'm excited to play Cal. I'm excited to play UCLA. Not UCLA. You just got that in my head.
Okay.
Cal and ASU. Because it's just fun to be able to play them because I'm going to miss the pack. And so it's like I look forward to playing them every year. So getting to still play them even though we're not in the same conference is still exciting. So, and we play Cal at the Mary Nutter, so on the best stage. So that'll be super fun. We play ASU at home, which is fun too. So we're getting that fun vibe of, you know, like a typical Pac-12.
Mm-hmm.
Do we play them at their home?
Yes.
Yeah, at ASU. We play it. It's like Ford something stadium. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. But
The
their
palm trees
state.
in the back. I've played
Yes.
them.
Their field is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
It's beautiful.
Their
GCU's is nice too. Have you played at GCU?
Yeah,
Theirs is nice too.
Last year.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's honestly nothing beats, I think, Arizona weather in like when it's cold.
In February.
Yes.
In the middle of February. It's going to be beautiful. Palm Springs weather too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to go.
Palm Springs is going to be so fun.
I told you.
We love the valley. Yeah. Sunshine. Sunshine, and then we play in Oregon for 2 weeks back to back. And then we actually start conference with Washington, which we'll dive into deeper later. But, Dubs down always. Again, don't demonetize me for that, but till the day, on my deathbed, till the day I die, it's always Dubs down. Sorry, Uncle Matt, if you ever watch this. But anywho, I just want to say thank you guys for being on my first podcast. This is so exciting.
I'm so proud of you.
This is so exciting. I couldn't have picked better people to be on Chatterbox for the first time. I'm gonna throw the name in there one more time. But yeah, a little sneak peek into next week's episode because we're gonna be filming, or me in Chatterbox. Maybe them every couple weeks. They'll be on a lot. Don't worry. You won't miss them. Don't worry. They'll be back.
If anything, we'll be behind the camera.
Exactly. They'll be sitting over there. They'll be watching. They'll be giggling at me in the kitchen.
Or helping you with the rolling process.
Exactly.
Because we're nice roommates.
High five. High fives. Anywho.
Turkey.
Snail.
What was that?
Oh, thanks.
Turkey. But next week I won't give any names away, but we might have some of the babies from UO softball on to join to talk about how our first week goes, to talk about their first experience traveling and all that fun stuff. So super exciting. Thanks for tuning in to Chatterbox. See y'all later.